to episode 43 of Top Table Live. You're joined by me, Top Table Jay.
And me, Top Table Steve.
And here we are again for another fortnightly 90 minutes of shenanigans and just talking tabletop, hobby, wargaming, everything going on, how you guys are, and just getting to hang out with them all.
Yeah.
How are things, Stephen Crow?
Very good, very busy as usual, but yeah, very, very, very good. How about you?
I'm alright, mate. I'm alright. Well, I'm alright now. I've spent about a week and a half with the lurgy, so I've been off work and everything. It was negative. I did the Rona test, which is horrible, by the way. So I'm okay. Everyone let us know.
Did you gag?
Big time.
It's horrible, isn't it?
Yeah, it's grim.
Yeah.
Everyone let us know if you're in the chat. Let us know if you're in. I'm going to talk about all things Middle-earth, tabletop gaming, anything you want. So if you've got topic ideas, throw them in. But make sure you say hello. We want to know who's in tonight so we can talk. Nick, could you do me a favour? Could you turn that telly off? I can't stop staring.
Yeah, I can't stop staring at it.
Yeah, the camera's there, but we can stare at the TV over there. So yeah, episode 43. It's been 2 weeks since the last. Did you know we missed the last one?
No.
Or was it
We missed news.
We missed tabletop news last week.
Yeah. We were here 2 weeks ago.
Yes.
Yeah, we was. Yeah.
That's how memorable an evening with you is.
Yeah.
That, I have no idea it happened. But yeah, so we are back again. We've got another tabletop news. But yeah, things are alright. Things are alright. So she see who's in the chat.
Yeah, see who's in the chat.
Right, so of course it was me first. Nick Gardner's in. I'm not going to read that out because it's about you. Joe Holzman says, evening everyone. Peter Collins says, evening, good evening both of you. Hope you're doing well. Art of War Painting Studio says, good evening guys. It's me, Gaz, with a new name. So Brushballer is now Art of War Painting Studio. I'm going to hit enter, Gaz, because we're the only ones who can post links in the chat now. Everybody go into the chat and there's a Facebook link to Gaz's commission page. Go and click it. Gaz is responsible for my awesome hobbits, which we'll talk about in a little bit because they're about to be featured. My Hunter Rocks.
And some Minas Tirith coming soon.
So yeah, let's talk about, so Steve's got some we'll talk about that soon as well. Steve's got some Minas Tirith coming. Gaz is an amazing miniature painter. He's done all of my SPG stuff. He's starting to work on yours, but he covers all sorts. He paints everything from upwards, and you all keep him so busy now I don't get anywhere near him.
Yep.
Am I getting royalties for all these people, Gaz? Stick that in the comments. But good to have you, my friend, and it's good to see you back hobbying and painting. Rusty Russ says good evening all. Good evening. Tanya's in as well. Hello all. Hello Tanya. Callum M27 says good evening everyone. Good evening Callum. Glenn Seymour's in. Hello all. The wonderful Gordon Ramsay himself. Glenn got a shout out in Tabletop News this week as well for his Necrons.
Oh.
Yeah, go and check out. I hope you've watched it, Glenn. Go and have a look. Gills, I get this wrong every week. Guys, good evening. How are you doing? I'm doing well, even though I'm awful at pronouncing things. I apologize.
Every week?
Yeah, but I don't remember what happened yesterday. I can't remember that from
you remember when it's not your turn to buy dinner?
Oh. There's been a bit of civil unrest in the top table camp tonight. Nick had to play referee at one point, but we're over it.
Yeah, well. Yeah, let's see.
Stuart Hayes says, evening all. Good evening, Stuart.
Bro?
Hope you're well. Everyone let us know how you've been, and we're going to share with you what hobby and stuff we've been up to over the last 2 weeks in a minute. So you've all got to now do the same in the comments below. Yep. Skull Munch, yes lads.
Yeah, Sean.
Good to have you in. I hope Ruth's here as well. Adam Holland says, good evening guys. Hope you had a good couple of weeks. Well, I was curled up on the sofa, thought I was dying.
Yeah.
We'll get to what hobby we've done.
Yeah, we'll get into that.
Skull Munch, big hype for Quest of the Ring. That was awkward.
Synchronised.
Yes, synchronised whooping. Cannot wait, my friend. Saturday's coming and we've got some content planned as well. We'll talk about that. I've linked Gaz's page. Benji's Hobbies is in. Evening chat.
It's lucky Benji's Hobbies in because I was going to say, if you knew, it's your first time in, click the subscribe Benji's Hobbies.
Let us know who you are.
We all know it's Ben, aka, no it's not aka, what is it? Previously known as TTG Ben.
Correct.
Check out Benji's Hobbies. Great little first video showing you how he built his studio, stroke man cave, stroke shed.
Hobby
it's cool.
Room.
Check
Filming
it out.
room.
Yeah, it's good. It's good. I like it.
Glenn Seymour.
You know I'm going to have to build a bigger one now, don't you?
That's usually the way. Glenn Seymour saying, gotta step it up guys. That fella Benji's Hobbies released a banger of it. Yes he did. Peter Collins is saying, top table gaming Civil War, who bought dinner last? Not Steve.
Me. In fact, I bought the last two. That was the whole argument.
Nick confirmed that you bought the last two 8 ago. But anyway. Nick Gardner, I should have my Demons Prince finished by tomorrow and I can start Marvel Crisis Protocol. Almost 36 completed heroes. Yeah, Your Chaos Army's looking great. That dude.
Yeah, it's class.
Over in the Patreon chat. Looks gorgeous, my man. Green Tree's in. Hello, people. Yeah, buddy. And we've got Carl Daly in who says, evening, I've been learning and practicing how to add green stuff chainmail to Warriors of Rohan to make my own Helmingers. That's a really interesting way of tackling that.
Yes.
Have you done green screen?
Green screen. I've done green screen, yeah.
It's easier.
Yeah.
It's a button on Premiere Pro. Green
stuff.
Chainmail.
Yes. I've done it.
I've seen people, you do it like a cocktail stick and just push.
There's a number of different ways of doing it. And it depends how impatient you are as to how good it'll turn out. Yeah, it's very methodical, but when you do it right, it looks ace. So make sure you do post in the Facebook group and let's see your efforts.
Yeah. So let's jump into what we've been up to the last couple of weeks. Everyone in the chat, let us know you're here. Ask us some questions. What do you want to talk about? Do you want to talk about Ring Bearer, something else you've seen, Hero Quest? Let us know. We're going to dive into it. What have you been up to, my man?
So, the last 2 weeks, I've done quite a bit. Things that are springing to mind straight off the bat. I did the unboxing, obviously, for the new Rangers.
Can you remember the names?
From Forge World. Mablung and sugary thing.
Oblong.
Angborn. I always get mixed up because of Angbor. But yeah, so unboxed those, filmed it, and I've started painting those. Yeah. Which I shouldn't have done really.
No.
Because I don't need them yet.
Like I love it. It's like it always tickles me when you post in the Top Table group or the GBH. It's like I was doing a bit of painting tonight, and like it could be hobbits, it could be space wolves, it could be another ruffian. Like
I've still got to finish my Dunland.
Still got to finish your Dunland.
So
how far along are they?
There's literally, I reckon I've got about 10 models to paint, and then they're done.
How many points?
So yeah, 650. I want to say maybe 7.
It's not bad.
Yeah, it's hard to get high points because
it's
pure
Dunland?
It's so cheap. It's pure Dunland. Yeah, it's so cheap. But I might get some more birds that'll bump it up. I don't know yet. But
I was thinking the other day. People might not agree, but I think the Thrider model still stands up. Maybe not the foot one. The axe is in a weird spot, but
it's not a terrible model by any stretch. It's a good model. It's not one of my favourites. Yeah, it's all right.
I like it.
It's all right.
It was one of the first models in SPG that I kind of got drawn to because it had that like Viking-y feel about it. I was like, yeah, that's amazing.
Yeah.
But
it's special rules cool.
You've got to bear in mind pre-Hobbit era. It's been overshadowed by just way better miniature design and stuff.
Well, even in Dunland alone, if you look at the Forge World heroes now, for Dunland.
What's the bald fellow with the gingerbread called?
Jay.
He's not got a gingerbread. My one.
What's your one got?
Brown beard, I think.
What's he called?
Oh God, I don't know. I can't remember.
He was in the background. He was.
No, that's not. He's not. He's a ruffian.
Yeah, ignore me.
That's Sid.
Yeah, Sid.
Sid Brythorn. Sid Brythorn's a class model.
That's insane.
But that's a different faction. But yeah, it's the what's his name? Tell us in the chat what are the ruffian heroes called? I can't remember for the life of me. It's been a long week. So yeah, I've been doing that. I've also been planning for future content, a collab which is coming up, which I will be.
That's exciting.
It's kind of, I don't want to give too much away, but it's
not like you.
No. Yeah. It's 40k content, and it's a collaboration with another channel which I think you'll like. I've been speaking to him. He's a really nice guy, and we've got some good ideas coming up for how we are gonna do it. Basically, I'm gonna learn a whole new way of painting Space Marines.
Nice.
Starting with Space Marines, but we're gonna hit a few different factions and maybe do it as the new codexes come out.
Ooh.
Hit each one.
Exciting.
That's kind of what we're doing. So that's coming soon. What else have we been doing?
You were editing a battle report.
Oh yes. Yeah, are we giving that away now? Are we saying it? We may as well.
Yeah,
we're going to talk about it. So the battle report that we've been promising for ages is coming this weekend. This weekend is going to be a busy weekend because we are also releasing a video Saturday morning about 10 o'clock.
We're going to get together super early first thing Saturday morning and grab our copies of Quest of the Ring Bearer, and we're going to do a kind of speed read. We're going to fly. We're going to open the book with you and fly through it and have a look at everything in it, and then and we're going to try and we're literally going to film it, edit it, put it straight out to you Saturday morning before we go and do weekend family dab things.
It's exciting times.
Yeah, we can't wait to read it as well. And then on Sunday,
battle report.
It's been ages.
Yeah, battle report.
Is it our first one of the year? No, I think we probably got a couple out in Jan Feb before the world went to COVID apocalypse.
Could you check what date our last battle report was released on YouTube for us?
I think it was February, you know. It was one of the lives in February.
Yeah, not including the lives.
Oh, probably last year. But Back Reps are back, and we are going to do everything in our power to get them to you weekly. That is the aim.
Battle report, not just SBG.
Correct.
Battle report is just the only keyword.
Correct.
Yeah.
Battle report is all I'm going to say. But we're going to be bringing you stuff weekly, and we are super excited. The first one has come in. We've got some tweaks we're going to make for the next one, but we are super excited to just start playing games and interact with you all. And what we're going to do for that is we're going to premiere it on YouTube. So it will go live. We're going to make an announcement probably tomorrow on the time and date. It will go live on Sunday. And basically, if you tune in, let's say it's 11 a.m. If you tune in at 11 a.m., it will be like a live stream. The video will play.
Yeah.
And we'll be in the chat with
we'll
you
all be in the
talking
chat.
about it. So there'll be a chat just
live
like the live stream.
Yeah.
And we'll be watching it along for its first hit play at 11 a.m. So we can have some banter and have a laugh for that. And we'll be jumping in the chat.
Yeah, and it's the first battle report in the new studio with a new setup and everything like that. It's ever so slightly different than the way we did it before. Some people may notice the difference, some people may not. But what we're really looking for is as much feedback as possible.
We need you guys to get behind it because
both sides of the blade on that as well, positive and negative, because we want to hone it to be what you guys want to watch, not just what we want to film and how we want to film it.
Well, the first couple, iron the kinks out, get back to playing games and getting you guys interacting. So if you guys help us smooth out all the kinks, then just delivering weekly back reps is something that we would love to do, and we can't wait to share with you all. And you get to watch me and Steve rolling dice and getting stressed out.
And the annoying thing is, like we were talking about having like straight off the bat, we don't just want it to be us playing. So we were talking about having guests in, which we've had in the past.
Yep.
And we spoke to people, and loads of people are up for it. And then all of us sudden restrictions.
Right now we still can, but I wouldn't comment if that's going to be the case in the next top table live. But let's not get into negative, boring, world-ending stuff right now. That's not needed.
How about you? What have you been up to, Jay?
So I was pretty poorly. I've not rolled dice in a couple of weeks, so I've not played any games. Smash the painting though. I started again with Marvel's Crisis Protocol.
Protocol, yeah.
Yeah, that one. And I am now 6 models from fully painted.
Nice.
Yeah, I thought I was closer than I was, and then realised I didn't assemble Dr. Octopus because he's awful in game. Like, he just never gets put in the box. So I was like, may as well. If I'm going for fully painted, I might as well just do it now. Yeah, so he got built along with Ultron, and then got some new stuff, and we've got the Daredevil stuff coming in October, so I'm trying to get done this week, so then it's just top-ups as new releases come out. It's like 2 or 3 models, but I know a lot of my guys, like we've got Joe and Nick, both playing Marvel. It's quite popular at the moment. Really sad as well because I got poorly. I missed that event over at 7 City, which is a bit rubbish because I would have got to see Jay and Barney and Will and lots of the SPG, old school kind of all playing a lot of Marvel. So that would have been nice. But yeah, so that's it really. Just a bit of painting when I fell up to it. But I'm hoping to roll some dice next week. I've just been chatting to Sam Page. I'm going to be teaching Legion next week.
Sam Page, you might be seeing Sam on the channel soon. Another thing I did, which I forgot, which mentioning Gaz, was cracked open my army box with my Gondor army that I painted way back.
Look good.
When I used to play in the early days of the GBHL podcast battle reports, my Gondor army featured quite heavily in a lot of them, and I dug it out, and it was all right, you know, considering that I painted it 6 years ago or something. It was okay, but I just thought I want to use it again, and I want it to look fresh. So I decided to strip it all. So I spent about 4 hours.
It's a big army as well.
I spent about 4 hours.
What do you used to strip, by the way?
Isopropanol.
Oh really? Because we've just started stocking Biostrip 20, and that stuff is good. I love it.
It's all right. ISO's just a lot quicker. Yeah. It just eats through it.
Yeah, you want to leave stuff in Biostrip like for a weekend, really, just to make it easy, don't you?
Yeah. So I've not stripped the plastic, so I've just got. Well, I'm in the process of still getting new so Warriors Ministerial.
I told you I've got that box of 24 for you. I didn't return them.
Yeah, return it because I don't want bowmen.
Okay.
I don't want swordsmen.
Just the spears.
Just spears.
Okay.
Yeah. That's how I work.
Are you going to do an appeal?
That's how I roll. I already have. I've already been begging. I've been begging, but if you've got any Minister of Spearmen that you don't want, This guy will take them. So
It's like an old get one back right now. Peter from one on it. Sorry.
So they've gone to Gaz. Gaz is going to paint them up because I decided, all the good intention, I'm going to paint them up beautifully for myself. I'm just not going to have the time. I think we're going to get a lot of stuff for Quest the Ring Bearer. We know that we want to make some new boards. Those boards are going to double up. They're going to be for special battle reports from the source book, which is coming out. Double up and to use in future events. So I really need to get back on building terrain. And a second caveat to that is possibly some more terrain videos.
Nice.
Because people seem to like them and they always ask for them, and I'm just lazy because they're a pain to film. So look forward to that. So that's all to say. Mr. Gazballer will be painting up 1 minute to Army, so I have 100% faith in him that they're going to look beautiful and look great on camera, so I'm looking forward to getting them back.
Yeah, and another plug for Gaz, if you scroll up, I'm going to post it again, I think it's still copy and pasted. His commission service is amazing and he's a ledge, so click that link I've just put in the chat. And the Hobbits in this weekend's battle report, which by the way is the attack on Tuckborough?
Tuckborough.
Is it
Tuckborough?
Something borough.
Something, yeah. Something Tuckish and Borough.
It's a good job they don't come here for like informative, precise content. What's the name of that Ranger guy and the back rep that we should be promoting? But do check out Gaz's work. He's a ledge, and you'll see his Hobbits in action on Sunday.
Very nice too.
So that's what we've been up to. Let's dive back into the chat, and then we'll talk about. Don't forget, guys. Let us know if you're in, and someone fire some questions at us. So we've got plenty to jump into this evening. Green Tree, there we go, let's start with... So Joe Holtzman working on Wasp model this evening, really enjoyed painting the yellow, Marvel Crisis Protocol. I really like the fact that came with clear perspex wings, that was a really cool touch. I like glazed mine blue, I was pretty happy. Very nice, but the Ant-Man and Wasp, you do get like normal human sized and then absolute size.
Okay, that's
and it's cool. Like the full size models just stood on like what looks like a little rock, but then when it's shrunk it's on like a bridge rock. It's quite cool. They're nice models and they can literally change size in game and stuff. Marvel's is very fun. Green Tree is of course sub to Benji, and Benji's working on his next video tonight.
You're not working very hard, mate, because you're watching us.
I know, right? Shh, we need the views. It's fine. Glenn Seymour says, my Pelennor field set has been finished months ago. Interesting, I called him out on that because in news I was sure we'd never seen a finished photo.
No.
So until I see that photo of everything painted in Top Table Gaming Community, Glenn Seymour, didn't happen. He's too busy making a fondue or something, isn't he? How's your cooking going?
Well, it's just time at the minute. I did make a very nice chicken and mushroom, it was like roast chicken. It's like an Italian roast chicken, mushrooms, shallots. Yeah. With some nice roasted baked potatoes. Really nice.
Nice, that sounds
good. It was poker.
That does sound good. Where are we up to? Skullmuch, can't wait to see what you lads have planned for Quest of the Ring Bearer. Well, we've been talking about this, haven't we? Like, of course, we're gonna do the initial reaction vid, and then we're probably gonna do a couple of videos where like we'll deep dive into the legions and the fantasy fellowship, stuff like that. Then, of course, like we've said it a lot, we're probably both gonna build a fantasy fellowship and have a bit of a rook. And some of the scenarios, like we're getting, is it 20 odd of them instead of Warhammer Community?
28, I want to say, but I could be wrong. Correct me if I'm wrong, but I think it's 28.
We're going to be getting stuck into some of them iconic scenarios. There's got to be a lot of new ones as well. So I can't see us doing all 28. Let's real talk. No, we're not gonna. And
you know what? This is a disclaimer. Every time a new supplement comes out, we go, oh yeah, we're going to do them all. And we just never got round to them. But we are finally in a position where, being a YouTuber, Ben will back us up on this. Being a YouTuber sometimes can be quite stressful. It's a little bit of pressure. You feel like you've got to do this, that, and the other, and then you end up getting that stress with it. You don't end up doing half as much as you need to. But at this moment in time now, with the fact that we put the brakes and everything and got the studio how we want it, I kind of feel a little bit more relaxed about everything.
We're getting news out, we're getting the lives out, we've been doing some talking head stuff. Yep. If we can then slot a weekly back up in, we're at like 3 to 4 releases a week. It's feeling good at the moment.
Yep.
That was the end goal of all the work we've done. So no, it's exciting. I'm really excited, and of course we've got. Knife in the Dark is coming very soon. We've teased it. We've done some work on it this week. That's going to be exciting times. So we'll be slogging it out there as well. So
it's going to be good.
especially.
It is going to be good. That
the future's bright.
Future's bright.
The future's
orange. What was that?
Middle
Was that an orange advert?
Yeah. Hence why the future's orange.
What's the actual saying from? Future's bright. Future's.
I was quoting
Nick?
that as well.
No idea.
Someone in the chat's going to be more intelligent than us. Everyone in the chat's going to be.
How's
Green
it-
Tree's
how's it orange
retracted
for you?
a message.
It's probably his foul mouth again.
What are you up to, Green Tree? I bet it was his Facebook and he realised he don't act. He's had it years and he doesn't want us to have it, so I understand. Nicholas Gardner, Thryden, Doing Here and Rumill all came out in the all odd
War of the Ring.
between War of the Ring and renewing SPG and their models suffer. I quite like Rumill, I think that's a legit model.
Ring was alright, yeah.
That's like that guy.
Doing Hair's, I quite like Doing Hair as well.
Oh, that's a bit weird. Like he's running.
I quite like him.
I don't know why I'm reenacting.
Yeah, I don't know.
Posters. Glenn Seymour, I'm not immediately buying Quest of the Ring Bearers. I'm waiting to see if the big scenarios have changed. That's fair. Saturday morning.
If I was you, I'd buy it. Just saying.
But with GW, we'll buy anything. Mate.
Just saying.
Anything. Come on, you'll be reading them Friday with GW. I wish. I'm not even in work on Friday, sadly. Glenn Seymour, what about live stream your reactions? We're not going to live stream it, but we will film it. So you can sit and watch it with us on Saturday morning. Battle Streams in Middle Earth is in. Ooh. And he said, evening nerds.
Do you know what I was looking at? I was thinking.
I was like,
I was thinking.
I'm talking to you.
Do you know what I was looking at? And I was thinking, who's in my garage?
You did look really
honestly, I was
confused
like-
for a sec.
It's Damien. How you doing, pal?
Damien, it clearly thinks it's a one-man show. I'm Team Damien.
I started to think, did I leave the garage open and it's cold gone in there? What's going on?
What's Daisy doing? Evening nerds. I've just done some work on the Watcher in the Water tentacles and I finished my board ready for Friday stream. Alas, I'm now on kitchen cleaning and bin night duty, so help me
It
through.
looks awesome. Does
You
look
got you, bro.
He's done like a little a mini gaming board. You know, for the you're saying the 4x4 that we want to build for
Yeah.
a Watcher scenario that might be in the book. Who
Yeah.
knows?
Definitely.
It's like a corner version, smaller version for a little battle report that we'll be doing maybe on the channel soon.
Okay.
I'm gonna shut up.
Skullmunch says, count me in, I'll be there. That's for the weekend's content.
Jeez.
It wouldn't be the same without you, Skullmunch. Ruth, where you at? I'm very upset I can't see your fantastic name in the chat and say hello. Ian Whitehouse says, evening lads, hope you're well.
How you doing, mate?
Good. How are you evening? What have you... Evening. How are you evening?
Oh, how's it going?
Good evening. How are you, Ian? What have you been up to hobby-wise the last couple of weeks, mate? Let us know below. Nick Gardner is saying, there's no restrictions on backrep streamed off TTS. Joust me, you coward. You keep... I won't play TTS unless I have to. Like, it ruins miniature games for me.
Boo.
It does.
Doesn't ruin them.
If
That's
you can
harsh.
get a real game.
Yeah,
it's
obviously
never
a real
enough.
game's better.
Yeah,
The guy don't even live in this country.
Puts me up. I know. You'll have to come to...
Why are you running scared?
Don't.
Why are you running scared?
Oh.
Every time he says, come on, let's have it, and you're like, oh, no, I don't want it.
So Nick Moore's in the chat, even though he sat next to us saying, when are you painting your customers, Jay? When you learn how to spell, then I'll answer your question, okay? Trying to mock me. Nick Gardner, I'm only missing the 2 Black Order boxes and I own all MCB. Very nice. Dwalin Grudgebane is in. Yo guys.
How's it going, mate?
We're doing good, my man. How are you? Have you seen his stuff he shares on the
Yeah.
So good.
Yeah.
But not like you've been a little bit quiet recently. Hope everything's okay. Let us know what hobby stuff you're working on in the chat. And Skullmunch says hello, Master Dwalin. I've shared Push Baller's link again. Green Tree says, is it Friday for the stream this week, Damien? I assume it is.
But yes, Friday. Yes. Battle Streams is on Friday.
Good stuff. He's with us.
It's just about. It's been a long day. Do you know what time I got up this morning? 4:45 in the AM.
Well, I'd be shocked if it was in the PM because
AM.
you were here for 4.
4:45.
If you don't do anything.
Don't you dare.
Gaz is saying cheers for the shout outs and Alwood's Modelling Mayhem is in. He says, hi Steve, hi Jay.
Al, thank you very much for the tree armatures that you sent me.
Did he?
I think it was for.
What a guy.
Did you say it was your mother-in-law, Al? I can't remember. He said he snatched them off her and sent them to me because I was after sage bushes, wasn't they?
Yeah.
And they're slightly smaller, but I think they're going to work pretty well. I've not had chance yet. I've just been too busy, but I'm going to do a couple of test trees with them, and I will keep posted how I go. But yes, thank you very much. Totally
Thank you
appreciate
so
it.
much. Appreciate the support. Matt Prescott, evening. How are we?
It's been a while, Matt.
All the better for having you here, my friend. Hope you're well.
Been on nights, hasn't
Has he?
he? Yeah, new job, nights.
You gotta quit. Get your priorities back in line. Be in the streams. Paint some models.
Come on, labour for me.
Don't do that. Stay on nights. Alwood is painting Eldar whilst watching. No. I love Eldar models. Like I think they are one of
Coneheads.
Coneheads.
They just remind me of the film Coneheads.
I remember that. They are one of the factions that are just 10 years overdue new models.
Yeah.
Those, I still like the Eldar Guardian models, but they're just...
Cole's got a load of Eldar.
Has it?
Never done anything with it. When he tried to make the jump from Lord of the Rings to 40k many moons ago, and for one of his birthdays, we went. He said, "I'll get some Eldar. I'll get an Eldar army." I think one of his friends was playing 40k. He was Orcs.
Yeah.
So I went Games Workshop and I spent about 200 quid on models for him. You know, because I wanted him to be a nerd like me. So I want a nerd on my own.
Yeah.
Bought him and he was like, yeah, great. Didn't do anything with them.
Not even built.
They're still under his bed, still under the bed. He's not even living with me no more.
And they're still under the bed. Get them out, man! Let's have a look where it is. So Dwalin said, I'm going to use a bit of OSL on the new Wraith project.
Cool.
But what other painting techniques do you think are worth talking about?
Stippling.
Dry brushing, man.
Stippling and dry brushing.
Same thing, innit? Well, obviously I have...
Stipple or dry?
What do you call it? Stippling? What's he call it? Yeah, I think he just call it stippling. Obviously, I'm quite involved with the Arts Opus YouTube channel, which is killing it. And if anyone wants to see some sick techniques, because Byron is sickeningly, annoyingly good at painting while making silly noises and making it look effortless, you might be watching. Head over to the AO channel and check it out. But yeah, I think
I want to know.
People don't realise what you can do with a dry brush. You had a lesson off him recently.
Yeah, but it was with the airbrush. Yeah, with the airbrush. I want to know. Do you remember when many moons ago when we did the painting competition with Tommy?
Yes.
And
I miss Tommy.
Yeah, he's not been so well.
Oh,
he's not been so well. He's doing all right though, but he's not been so well. Do you remember one of the entries by the chap who actually won the competition, Filippo Simeone?
Yeah, God.
The Galadriel.
Yeah.
And he also painted a Mary.
Yes, he did. And
his technique seemed to be just like little brush strokes from
all
horizontal
strokes.
Yeah. What's that called? What would you call that? Does anybody know in the chat
if that's an actual technique?
If it's got a name? Because it's funny that this has come up because I actually was flicking through pictures that I had saved on one of my old flash drives, and I had all the entries, and I found that, and then I went back on Facebook and looked at all his painting, and his painting is just amazing. I think he's kind of busy now with like life and his missus and stuff. I think he might have got married or something like that. I can't remember. But he doesn't post as frequently now. But he's painting. If you search him on the GBHL or top table, Filippo Simeone.
He's mega, isn't he?
It's the best painted Galadriel I've ever seen. Ever. I'm talking.
I'd say it's one of the best Middle Earth models.
Yeah, I mean, I'm talking like, you know, you can stand that up against any heavy metal.
Golden Demon
winner. Yeah, it's
up there.
Phenomenal. Check it out.
Yeah, he's got skills. If we think on after the stream, we'll repost.
Yeah.
We'll find it.
And if anyone knows what the technique is that he uses,
let us know.
The Galadriel's not a good representation of it because I think he changed and he used a lot of blends. But if you look at his Merry, you'll know what I mean, because if you go really close, and I think he did an Aragorn, you can see the horizontal brush strokes, very small brush strokes, and how he does it is phenomenal.
Yeah. What's someone else's favourite painting techniques as well? Mine is contrast and fast.
Yeah.
That's all I got. Let's have a look. So, Skullmunch, what are people's thoughts about Kings of War Armada? I never thought I would want a boats game, but the models look mint. What's your thoughts first? Because
I've not
people probably know mine.
Well, you sent me the link about it, obviously because you could pals with the lads over there. You sent me a link, and I clicked the link. I had a quick look, and I was like, "Meh, it's a boat game." I'm not as much of a war gamer as you are.
Yeah.
I like certain war games.
No, you like Lord of the Rings.
But I'm not a war gamer, I don't think.
Maybe not. No.
So I was just like,
yeah. I'm hyped.
Yeah.
But I'm hyped at every new game that comes out. No, like
I'd play it. Don't get me wrong. If you have it and you got two
the thing is, right? I have a theory that you may or may not agree with. I think boat games and spaceship games are mechanically the same. Right. They are.
Yeah.
Like if you look at X-Wing and Armada, they could just be boat games using the template for the movement, and you can't just do a 360 because you can't turn like that in space. The same as a boat can't like. I think
it's still played 2D, right? It's not
correct.
It's not 3D,
I think as far as game design goes, they're in the same space.
Yeah.
And I love them. Like I love X-Wing. I really love Armada. Plus the other thing that's the models are nuts. Like I think they look really cool. Like really characterful. Team Orcs, by the way, Skullmunch. But the thing is, like I really like Mantic games. I've said it loads. If we had 10 people playing every week in there, Vanguard would be one of my main games. It's such an underrated fantasy skirmish system. No. Kings of War is great as well. Like I love their games, They just don't. But for me, I don't play. Like I don't necessarily. My first tiebreaker on what I'm going to play isn't the game I love the most. It's the community I want to be part of and the people I want to play.
Yeah.
So and plus, obviously, the channel and Middle Earth is always there. Like, but Mantic games are we got creaky tables still. Mantic games are massively underrated, and they make great games. And they've taken an existing game, from what I understand, and then modded the rules a little bit. So it's a boat game called Black Seas by Warlord, but then they've taken the rule set and then added to it, and enhanced it and made it their own. So I'm swear words hyped. I'm looking forward to it, Skull Munch. If anyone hasn't seen it, go and check it out as well. The guys by Mantic do awesome stuff, and long story there, but I'm pretty excited. Where are we up to?
Joe Holzman?
No, Glimberger. Not sure on Armada much. We'll definitely wait to see gameplay, but definitely the minis look mint. Yeah, I believe Andy Birdis over at Blackjack, good friend, has released. He's got hold of some of the resin sculpts early, and he released a video today showing them off. So if you want to look at the models in more detail, go and check that out. Glim, that's done. Skullmunch, I've just read that one. I'm hesitant till I see gameplay, but got my interest peaked, and the same. Joe Holzman, I thought Fuchsia was pink.
Fuchsia is pink, isn't it? I don't know what that's in reference to, but fuchsia's pink, right?
We waffle about a lot of subjects. It's easy to lose it sometimes.
I wouldn't have forgot a word like fuchsia though, so I don't remember speaking about it.
I don't think we did either. Glenn Seymour, always wanted a naval game, but the rule system never matched the hype. That's fair. Again, check out Spaceship Games. Star Wars Armada, insane good. I'm just like,
I've pre-read Tanya's comment. It's just tickled me that these random things come up.
The future bright, the future is orange is from the mobile phone. We do waffle on nonsense, don't we? Hopefully.
There's stuff up here, you see, that
nobody ever needs.
It doesn't need to be up there.
No, it shouldn't. It has no right to be there.
It's like... Yeah.
So keep it in there. We don't need it, because now we've all got
Could be worse, mate.
That is further bright, further orange. We've got orange mobile. Skullmunch has never been interested before, but something about this game has me intrigued. Yeah, me too. Like, definitely. Glenn Seymour. I'm not an impulse buyer, Steve. Lol. Patience, precious. I don't know. We're missing things tonight. It's fine.
Yeah.
Skullmunch. Ruth is ill. She is upstairs in bed.
Oh, get well soon, Ruth.
Yeah,
get well soon.
Cards. That is
send our love.
Nick typed a blank message. Ian Whitehouse. Just finished off my Rohan Warriors on foot, and you know what? I have loved painting them. After months of orcs, it's a nice change of pace. Just some real nice stuff. I think some of the Rohan models are legit.
What, the new ones?
No, just the foot models, like the plastics, the old ones.
Oh, yeah, there's nothing wrong with them.
Yeah, I think they have that weird thing that a lot of the old Lord of the Rings plastics have, where like some of them are way too tall and some of them are way too wide. There's usually two models in every plastic set that's just like, why is he twice as broad as everyone else? But
that's real life, though.
True. Okay. Yeah, true.
You know what I mean?
And you're twice as broad. Yeah. Glenn Seymour, definitely like the dwarf iron clad. Yep. Theodore says, "Hey, I pressed something and it blew up. You know who else hid in the east against the power of those that lived in the west beyond the sea? Sauron." Okay. Don't know. We're lost tonight, guys. It's been a long day. Aaron Garner, evening chaps, evening all. Glad to make it here in time. Well, you're not on time. It is.
I mean, you're a good 35 minutes late.
But we'll forgive you. Let us know what you've been up to hobby-wise in the chat, my friend. Skullman, do people listen to the podcast with Jay Clay? He revealed some tasty rules in the new book. Lurtz throwing his shield. Oh, mate, how good is that? Lurtz.
It's.
I listened to half the podcast and then was like, I'm going to save it because we're doing the thing.
That is exactly the same as what I did. First off, I was in the bath and I felt weird listening to Jay Clay's voice when I was in the bath.
Oh, you shouldn't. It's wonderful.
So I thought, actually, do you know what? I'm just going to save it till I get the book. There was a bit of me that was like, Kid at Christmas couldn't wait, and I thought no, because he started to like reveal things, and I thought no, I'm going to hang on.
Fair.
I'm going to hang on.
So
I'm excited. It's the most excited I've been for one of the releases for a long time.
It's a time to be alive, isn't it? Did you watch Lackey's Fellowship versus Black Rider stream?
Bits of it.
Nice.
Who's asked that?
Glenn Seymour's asking.
Glenn, yeah, I watched bits of it.
Joe Holzman has said pointillism. That could be your painting technique.
Pointillism.
Yeah,
I like it. I like it. Joe, I like your style. I like the way you're in there.
Skullmunch are chatting about hopefully Ruth getting better, and Glenn saying that on Lockie's stream he went through all the special rules for the Legions, which is cool. Where are we up to? Skullmunch is saying, yeah, Ruth just needs some rest. Must be the curse I put on her after she beat me in SPG last night. I remember the first weekender where they played like 7 game systems and Ruth just smashed him in all of them. What a time to be alive. It was glorious.
Miss you guys.
Did you get a new console this week? Because I couldn't get a PS5 and I'm still really swear-worded.
No, but apparently there's no need to worry. Like,
I've heard that they're not getting any more for launch and they're trying to get more before Christmas. I don't know.
Well,
it could be all fake news.
Because I spoke to Cole the other day because my son is a mad gamer, he's into all these things, and he's getting the PS, and he was saying, oh yeah, they've said now that there is going to be enough to go around.
I hope so. Because I couldn't get one, and they're actually only 8 weeks away now. Very excited.
I was going to get one, but then I don't have time. I'm not going to have time, and I only play FIFA on it.
FIFA's the same every year.
It's FIFA.
The thing is, I want one.
Who else plays FIFA, by the way? If enough people play FIFA in the chat and I've got a PS5, I might buy one.
Do you know what I was annoyed we didn't do? We should have done like a fantasy footy thing in the group. I was thinking about that the other day. That'd been fun. But yeah, I'm not going to get very stressed. I'm a gamer, and like when we all want a new shiny, we want a new shiny bad. But the 2 games I want for PS5 on launch are both coming out on PS4. So the worst case, I'll wait till next year and just buy them games.
What games are they?
Assassin's Creed Valhalla. I've completed every Assassin's Creed. I love them. And Cyberpunk 2077, which is a new open world. It's not FIFA, mate.
I don't know that.
It's alright.
I like FIFA where you can argue with people online.
And get banned.
They don't get banned.
My brother got banned from FIFA. He said some bad stuff.
Yeah, you only get banned if you say really
The amount of times my mum would come flying up the stairs and go mental as the kids because he's saying bad words.
I end up playing and just arguing with like 13-year-olds.
Wow.
But it's gambling, you know. It's a terrible thing. It's
gambling with jail shouting at children.
No, it's gambling. You know, you buy packs of cards and all that.
Oh,
I was having this discussion the other day. It's like, well, you're buying, it's just gambling. You may as well be putting your money in a fruit machine or something.
My brother spends hundreds on that. He's mental.
Crazy talk.
Mental. So, Dwalin is working on the 3 Rage Streets Converted 9, the Tainted Slayer of Men, the Dark Headsman / Grimmer Lake, and the Night of Ombar / Abyssal Knight. Very nice.
Cool models.
Yeah, his favourite technique is to dry brush too, but looking to broaden it, there are some cool ideas. Glenn is saying, ooh, what factions did you use? I'm assuming it's reference to Skullmuch's game. Glenn, Steve, you failed to brainwash your only son into being an SPG.
Oh no, he likes SPG. He's been in battle reports and stuff.
Do you know what I watched?
He's coming. He was going to come in again. Was it last weekend?
On Saturday.
Yeah, he was going to come in again, but he started to have a bit of a cough and a sniffle, so he's just playing it safe and he's self-isolating.
Do you know what I watched the other day? The Ravenhill battle report you and Cole did on the channel. That is old. Yeah, it's good though.
Yeah, it's good.
And he smashed it. Did he smash it?
Yeah, I let him win now.
Yeah, I'm sorry, my phone's going off. My bad. Where are we up to?
He's just moved in with his missus, got a new house, so he thinks it's big time.
Has he? So grown. God, he's like.
I'll give it.
That big last time. Sorry.
I'll give it 2 months. I'll give it 2 months.
Oh wow, that's just put me down right there. Skullmuch is saying him and Ruth played Aragon versus the Moria Goblins. That's fun stuff like that.
Yes.
That's what you got to do. She beat me with Gobos. Yeah, you lost with Aragon. And we swapped, and then she beat me again with Aragon. Come on, Ruth. Yes. Gaz is
Do you know how to play this game, Sean?
Gaz is saying, my eldest won't have it too. Glenn tried to get him into gaming loads of times. We've told him he is a nerd.
Yeah.
Good kid, and he's a good laugh.
Yeah.
He was at the.
He's a nerd though.
Was it the New Year's Open day? How long ago does that feel? Ruth, Sean, Gaz, Nick, Johnny from behind the bar.
Good day.
Everyone else I forgot. I'm sorry, but we all just met and hung out.
We need to do that again.
In 2026.
It'll be a while, but we need to do it again.
When we get to go out in our deep sea diver outfits. And I
Yeah.
can't wait to see you.
You've already got yours, haven't you? He's had it a while.
Yeah, man. I'm prepared.
He goes to them parties, you know the ones. Stuff like that.
Green Tree is saying future / fuchsia. I don't know where. Fuchsia being pink was a pun on the future's orange. We're idiots. Sorry, we won't catch that.
Yeah.
Nick Gardner is saying, as a Gambit fan and the Emperor's Children painter, fuchsia lol is pink. Skullmuch, thanks chaps. I'll send Ruth your love. Good. Steve Bonnar rocks in. 35
Oh, here he
minutes
is.
late.
Here he
Time
is.
to call this.
Here he is.
To be fair, in that 35 minutes, he probably painted 2,000 points for 40k, 2 SPG armies, and a life-size bust of you. So, it's fine. Hope you're doing well, Steve. Let us know what you've been up to lately in the comments below, mate. We miss you. I think he's working on some bolt action. I might have made that up. Let me know.
Am I remembering wrong? Last time
Yes.
Steve was in, he'd lost his painting mojo a little bit.
Yes, yeah, I think so.
So I hope you found it again, my friend. Let us know how you are getting on.
Skullmunch is saying, we then played Ents versus my Oryx and I lost again. What's going on?
Terrible.
Time to retire those dice, mate. And tell Roof to paint red. That's got to be a year-long campaign.
And the rest.
Like, come
How many of these have we done?
40, and we've missed.
And we've missed
40.
loads.
Yeah.
So it's been over a year. Yeah. Come on.
Come on.
Illness is not an excuse.
Come on. Pete Collins is saying, I'm off, dudes. Have a good one. Take care, Pete. Love. Nick Gardner says, Jay, I was calling you Sauron, you hid in the east, and I'm west beyond the sea. Humans aren't just as... Yeah, okay. Fine. Green Tree, I'm over the moon that I ordered a Moria scenery kit. As I missed out the first time. Yeah, I was surprised, but it makes sense that that's coming back because it's clearly going to be back.
I would never have called it because it's a very old kit, but it's a nice kit. It's very recognisable.
Yeah, it's iconic now.
And it's very cheap.
First bit of toy I ever owned.
Is it 15 quid?
Well, yeah.
It's cheap.
It's not big though, it's only 4 GW.
But you get loads of little scatter in, like you get the well, the skeleton and a grate and everything like that.
Steve
pillars,
Bonner.
you get pillars in it.
Yeah, it is a good kit.
It's alright.
Steve Bonner is saying, I've just got the Xbox One Necromunda under Hive Wars, so no hobby unless you count testing a colour palette. I've got that game on PlayStation, and me and one of the Element lads, Matt, have been playing of an evening. It's okay. It's alright. It's not. It's only okay. Then see was saying, sorry to interrupt, Gaz. I guess I only understand the point of view being brainwashed by my old man. Stuart Hayes, they're going to do a GW and make them to order. Skullmunch, I'm waiting for my new consoles. I don't think I need one yet. Yeah, you don't need one.
No. Yeah, you don't need them.
I want to wait for more games first. And Skullmunch is saying he plays FIFA.
Yes, Skull.
Get on there with Skull.
Yeah, I might do.
Yeah, there you go. Gaz is saying, my other son loves playing Glyn, so it's all good. Yeah, you played his little lad, didn't you?
Well, you say played.
Yeah, he smashed it, didn't he?
No.
He's a good lad. If there's a doubles event, make sure Roof is on your side much. He seems to have a great win record. That is very true. Steve Bono is saying, I'm waiting for next year when they release a better new console. Nick Gardner doesn't play FIFA because I'm American. Yeah, they don't know what football is. They call that weird game football.
Yeah.
The beautiful game.
That one that you use your hands?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's not
football.
Yeah.
The beautiful game is soccer, my friend. Aaron Garner, hobby-wise, either basing 30 Moria Goblins. I hear that's a strategy a lot of people are going to be adapting.
Yep.
Or continue an Orc Banner Bearer, or drink beer and start something else. Drink beer, base your Moria Goblins, get involved in the chat. Whoosh. Artist Opus, Finny! Byron's in from Artist Opus. You missed your plug, or you may have caught it, but go check out the Artist Opus YouTube channel. We've been talking about dry brushing and painting techniques, and that is the one that I recommended.
And what was it called? What was the technique I wanted to know?
Stippling.
No. Pointerism.
Ask Byron.
Byron, pointerism. Is that a thing?
Pointillism.
Was it pointillism?
Basically a technique
Pointillism.
A technique where people paint by painting lots of separate thin lines.
Tiny horizontal lines.
Because it was next level.
It was crazy.
He smashed our painting competition.
Crazy good.
Incredible. Skullmunch. Definitely Glyn. She just rolls 60s for days. That's like you. Yeah, sometimes your 60s.
Just roll good, mate. Just roll good.
I mean, I try and fail. Glenn Seymour said, it's good to hear, Gaz. Theodore, what do people make of the Kirith Ungol Legendary Legion? Not at all biased because I was assembling Shelob and converting Oryx at the moment.
That's very cool.
I don't know much about this one. What do you know?
Only bits. I know that Shelob's better.
I mean, Shelob needs it because the charge bounces off too much.
Yeah.
It's not reliable.
We've spoke about this briefly, and sometimes you plan a lot of things around what you're going to do with Shelob, and you'll think call her heroic, and then this will happen, and this will have this chain reaction, and then first step she fails because you don't get a lot of dice with it. The fact that she's now got access to more dice in the dual roll is great. It makes that a little bit more of a dead certainty, and obviously then there's buffs to your orcs and your Oryx dependent on how you pick your fights.
Yep.
So that's pretty cool. I'm just excited. Yeah, we're excited to try it out. I've got that army half painted.
I can't wait to see or use or get more knowledge about the Black Riders. That's just thematic because oh god, the unnamed is how I see Ring Raiders.
Yeah.
I it's exciting, but we're going to save that for weekend.
Yeah, I think we're going to get a new Shagrat and Gorbag.
Oh really?
I think, yeah.
Are we going to pull up the new models thread again?
I think they're going to get a new Shagrat and Gorbag. And obviously a new Lurk to go with his Legendary Legion.
New Shelob.
And then a new Boromir Hobbits.
Do you know what I want that we ain't getting? I want a new Faramir model.
We could do.
You say that?
We could do. It needs it.
Yeah, that's great.
Because the Ranger one is dated now. It's like he's wearing a wig.
Well, you need the foot mounted one, and it's just pretty. You don't even know it's in.
But then it's that question: do they go with Ranger garb or armoured?
Although no, because Athelion is the new hot. It could be an. I don't know. I'd be disappointed if they did a new one and it was Athelion, because I want to use the other Gondor one. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Much as the new Legion and stuff is cool, Faramir for me is he's armoured lad's horse.
Faramir's a tough one because he's got that many options. Like
you can adapt to anything. Yeah. You need to make like a Faramir 3-pack.
Yeah.
There was like foot mounted Ranger foot.
Yeah.
That'd be sick.
We can mount him as a Ranger as well.
A 4-pack. It's a new starter set. Faramir of Pelennor. Where are we up to? Skullmunch. I thought I knew how to play SPG, but I'm starting to wonder now. Roof just trounces me every single time. You gotta get good, man. You gotta get good. Artis, enjoy the stream chats. You may have missed your question. Offer some sub time.
Shocker.
Love, Byron. See you tomorrow. Skullmunch is saying, Theodore, I like the idea of Shelob eating models. That's the thing.
Yeah.
Very cool. Martin Thurwell is in. Where were you when we were doing all the Kings of War Armada chat? The wonderful Martin from Mantic is in. Love. And he's saying, any Greg's chat yet? Yeah, the last one derailed into us talking about
festive bait. We're nearly there. We're nearly there, guys. Not long.
When? No.
2 months.
Soon.
2 months. Festive bait.
Did I tell you they've opened a Greg's in my Asda?
No.
Like in my local, you get to like aisle number 3, and there's a Greg's at the end of the aisle, and like Oscar gets a sausage roll and just smashes it as we walk around. It's a time to be alive, people.
I found a Greg's like literally 10 minutes from my house. I didn't know I was there. So it's like you get them industrial estates that's got like Screwfix and Howden Show. Yeah, all the usual stuff. And there's a Greg's.
Is it amazing?
It will be when it's festive.
There's a drive-through one in Manchester, isn't there?
Yeah, in Earlham.
That's not far from you, is it?
Yeah, it's not close either.
I don't know.
Yeah. Earlham's like in a world of its own. Yeah, it's strange place.
But no, the Greg's chat has now started. Everyone let us know your Greg's tailored questions, and we'll get to them, of course. Steve Oddar, found my painting mojo, paintball action, British for Scottish Nationals, but got cancelled, so the 18 months no painting continues. Yeah, everything's getting cancelled. The world has become a massive fun sponge. What can you do? 15 quid it is. I'd get it, so it must be good value for money. I'm assuming he means the, excuse me, the Mines and Warriors set. Yeah, Carl Daly, just finishing up Rohan Royal Guard that Steve picked from my draw of Destiny last battle stream. What's that? For the uneducated?
So he has, he's got a draw.
In fact, let's rewind a bit. What is Battle Streams in Middle Earth?
So Battle Streams is in Middle Earth is a fortnightly live stream where we celebrate the old magazine's battle games in Middle Earth.
Yes.
From D'Agostini, and every episode focuses on one of the issues. And we try to get everyone to paint the particular model that was given away free with that.
Damien paints.
Damien paints.
What do you do?
I get pissed.
Yeah. Just wanted to see if you tried to claim that you both tried to, because Damien, we all know who's putting the graft in, mate.
Hey, I did a bit of painting. On the last one. Was it
you paint like a face or something, then put it down.
Was it the last one?
When I normally, because I'm usually busy on Friday nights, I usually stick it on at like midnight.
I magnetised AM, I don't know.
Mate, whatevs. I normally
magnetised
listen,
AM.
Here's what happens. I normally get on
about
11 o'clock at night, and I'm like, oh, wow, Battle Stream's on. I stick it on, and Damien's painting and talking to the camera, and you're sat about 9 foot back in the man cave, and all I can see is the edge of your trainers, and you've got a Moretti in one hand and a Whisper in the other, and that's it, every week.
It's good fun.
To be fair, I'm envious.
It's good fun. It's good fun. Check it out on Friday.
That's pretty cool. So we are... Dwalin says, I killed 2 race at Weathertop with throwing stones in one turn. Sam and Mary, throw stones is for winners.
Yeah.
Theodore, the legend only has 4 rules announced. Nice. Don't know which one that is. What's that? Oh, Theodore, animosity, same as Uglux, +1 to wound if orcs are in the same combat and vice versa. That's nice. Yeah. So the orcs and uruks are giving each other +1 to wound. So you wanna mix out a force, right? Skullmuch is saying Gorbag and Shagrak for sure. I'm with you there, Steve, judging by what Jay said about one of the scenarios. That's cool.
Yep.
Exciting times, right? exciting times. Theodore, competition between Gorbag and Shagrat. Reroll dice in fights if behind in kills. Nice. Sweet meats +1 attack for Shelob when in combat with a man, elf, dwarf, or flesh.
Good.
Flesh.
Good versus evil, isn't it?
Okay. Nick Gardner, pointillism, and then the weird pronunciation thing, is a technique of painting in which small distinct dots of colour are applied in patterns to form an image.
Nice.
Boom, knowledge bomb.
Mm-hmm.
Let's all learn pointillism. Carl Daly, I've been after just Shagrat with a shield and armour for a while, so new Shagrat and Gorbag would be nice. I think you're going to get it because they're going to, we're getting this, we're getting that aside, they're going to get all the Rohan stuff done and all the Mordor stuff done. That's happening, in my opinion.
You reckon?
Yes.
Okay.
Anyway. Theodore, she's always hungry, eat a nearby friendly model to reroll all dice in a fight. That's fruity. I like that a lot. Joe Holzman, ranger foot and mounted with multiple heads to make for easy conversions onto a mounted armoured model. Interesting.
Because you could, in theory, you could, because it is just a Gondorian armour that he's got on the old model, not the Captain of Ithilien one.
Yeah.
Like the old armoured, I think is almost the same as just normal Gondor armour. So you could put one of his heads on like one of the new Forge World models.
Yeah.
And it'd work, I suppose.
Yeah, maybe. Be interesting if they ever... No, they wouldn't. If they did a kit that wasn't like 4 full models, but it was like... They could do it where the bottom half of the foot... Nick's laughing, someone's trolling me in the comments, I'm sure. The foot and mounted models are cut at the waist, and then you get 2 top ends. Because you could still have an armoured plate with the rangery bottom bit. Do you know, like with the Iron Hills Chariot and the... When you get the company upgrades, you get the full models for the company, or is it like fit the arms and heads to one
What
of the...
company upgrades?
Isn't there a Florence company for an Iron Hills Chariot?
No, the profiles there, we ain't got the models for it yet.
Did they never release that?
No.
Oh, no way!
It will come.
Yeah, okay, then my theory is completely...
Defunct. He's just making stuff up now.
I am. Unbelievable. Anyway, Battle Streams in Middle-earth. Wow, that show sounds amazing.
Does.
Yeah, I've heard one guy carries it though, Damien. It's not this guy. I literally built a board for the next stream. # what have you done? Steve bought shares in Moretti. That's what Steve did for Battle Stream.
Listen, right?
I'm listening.
I'm the captain of that ship.
Oh, them's fighting words. Damien, get him. Get him. Carl Deck, mate, I think they're all... You're getting stitched up here bit by bit. Steve used to paint but found drink more appealing. Yep. Green Tree, I'm still recovering from the creepy happy birthday song.
That was class.
What was that?
So it was Green Tree's birthday. And it's become almost a bit of a feature on Battle Streams Middle-earth, where Damien sings happy birthday to the recipient of whose birthday it is, obviously.
Oh, really?
But he does it a la style Marilyn Monroe singing to JFK in a weird... What's that thing called where you whisper? And it's not... people do videos where they're just whispering and making noise. What's it called? What's it called, Nick? You know what I mean? There's loads of YouTube videos where people are just going... It's got a name, EPDM or something like that. Someone will tell me in the chat. But he does it in that style. And it's kind of freaky, but arousing at the same time.
I'll ask at this point, what's in the brownies that you two eat while filming this live stream? Because I think
it's a lot of fun. If you've not seen it, you're missing out.
I tune in when I can.
You're missing out.
I'm busy on Friday night. Okay. Weird. Joe Holzman, to be fair, Jay, the Whisper never makes it till midnight.
No.
You do.
I've got a special treat for this one.
Oh, have you?
Yes.
Everyone's saying rude things. I think
ASMR. There you go.
Not that one. That's
not BDSM.
Green Tree.
Yeah, that's a different stream.
Patreon. Carl Damien says, Damien gets the free ice cream.
Yeah, he got free ice cream.
What?
His neighbour's an ice cream man. And just randomly knocked on and went to an ice cream.
What, mid-street?
Yeah.
What time?
Like late, 10 o'clock something.
What, I can't
answer. On his own, do you want an ice cream? Yeah, I like
it. Do you want a flake of raspberry sauce?
I was wounded.
Were you sat there proper puppy?
I was fuming.
There's nothing better than when you're in the ice cream man, is there? Class. You're so welcome. I hope it stays with you forever, Green Tree. Dwelling Grudgebane, has anyone ever converted Moria goblins to mercenary goblins and similar Urukai to Gundabad? Didn't you convert some goblins?
Yeah, no, I did a few Urukai to Gundabads, but then just...
I've seen goblin mercs done from Goblin Town, because it is just them armoured. I've never seen it
well,
from
they're actually
Moria.
a bit bigger, but...
But
same
very similar
aesthetic, yeah.
I don't think you could do them from Moria goblins.
No, I did Urukai to Gundabad. Well, I started and then just give up. I just bought more. Got fed up. Got fed up with sculpting green stuff armour plates. It was just...
Yeah, it sounds like work. Carl Bailey says, it was a beautiful rendition of Happy Birthday Green Tree if one was dead.
Ooh.
That's a bit mean, isn't it? And then Skullmunch saying ASMR.
Yeah.
Battle Streams in Middle Earth saying ASMR. Green Tree, we know what you said, you cheeky chap. And then Battle Stream is saying, I mean, if I was Steve, I would have said, I built a board for the stream about 4 months ago, but a bizarre and desperate nautical analogy is also fine. Right, so we've caught up on the comments. It's been a pretty busy one. Everyone's now got half an hour to ask us anything in your world you want. I think we should, I'm looking for something for a reason.
Yeah.
Should we talk a bit more about Knife in the Dark?
Yeah.
We could maybe even tease a few of the war patterns.
Yeah, let's do that.
So you give everyone an overview what Knife in the Dark is while I'm looking on my phone.
So Knife in the Dark is basically, it's going to be a knockout tier system of small battle reports.
The World Cup 16-man style.
Yeah,
right?
I think the World Cup. And then we've got warbands for a faction of, how many points have we said?
It's around 200-ish.
Yeah, so it's 200 points. We're trying to make them as balanced as possible. And yeah, it's just basically knockout.
Yeah, so there are 16 factions, and it's going to be, we're going to, once this series starts, we're going to open with an introduction, then a list video where we talk to you about the 16 warbands, and you can all place your bets and pledge allegiances of who you think is going to take it, and then they'll be coming weekly. And I think the thing that we want to reassure people is this won't count as the weekly background.
No.
So
These are just
you could be getting
short and sweet.
2 Middle Earth backgrounds a week, because it is a battle report. And the rules of engagement are effectively, you're going to be playing on a 2v2.
Yep.
You will deploy a set distance apart. We're still tweaking that. We want to make sure it's fair because bows and things. And round 1, where 16 goes to 8, it will be 75% is the win condition. And after that, it's last model standard.
Yeah.
And it's going to be a fight to the death until we go 16, 8, 4, 2. And then a grand final where we battle it out to see who is the Knife in the Dark.
Have you got
champion.
any favourites?
I've got a couple.
Yeah.
So there's 8 good lists and 8 evil lists. And I'll tell you what we'll do. I'm not just going to read a random couple. What I'm going to say is, if you guys shout up some factions in the chat that you think would be cool, if they are Knife in the Dark lists, we might tell you what's in.
Yes.
So 8 good, 8 evil. It's both Hobbit and Lord of the Rings era. So let us know some factions. I'll give them one to start, right?
Yeah.
Let's go with... Who should we go with, Steve? That one, since we talked about him a lot.
Yeah, go on.
So the first one is the Minas Tirith list, and it is Faramir with horse and heavy armour.
Yeah.
This is an interesting one, actually. 2 knights with shield and 2 knights without shield. This is the all-mounted Knife in the Dark. So it's only 5 models, but it's all mounted with Faramir at the front. So... that is a real... There's no huge heroes like Aragorn in this, because he would be the list.
Yeah.
So, the bigger the hero is, the less stuff he's bringing with him. So this is all mounted Minas Tirith on the charge, which is a really cool one.
5 models.
2 with shield, 2 without, so you've got the Def 6 front and stuff. You don't get shield wall mounted, do you?
No.
So it's pretty good, and it's going to come down, we're playing on a 2v2 as well. If this gets that charge off with the Lancers and it works, this could be pretty formidable.
It's it's either gonna smash or it's just gonna sink.
One of the two, right?
There's no middle ground.
No.
But
so
I think we've chose some pretty cool. We had to alter a few because as we were kind of just going over them, especially like the bow heavy ones.
Yeah.
We had to change it out a little bit because bow fire could be a massive advantage.
Yes, it could.
So we didn't want to eradicate it because it's in the game, it's part of the game.
I'd say let's give away 4 tonight, right? 4 of the 16.
Let's give away 1. Let's give away 4. Let's give away 4.
What have we got in the chat? Who's asked? Let's see what we got. So I'm jumping through the comments here, but Ben Meldrum says Iron Hills. There is an Iron Hills one.
There is an Iron Hills.
So right now,
these are my favourites, by the way.
Because we've covered 2 good lists, now we're only taking evil submissions. 2 good, 2 evil.
Are you giving what the Iron Hills is?
Yeah, absolutely.
All right, okay.
Do you want to do this one?
I think he's going to win it.
My description's not very good.
I'm going to see if that will come up on screen. So, I don't know if you can see that, but Jay's army list says Captain some dudes.
You've not pointed that one out.
So basically,
it's probably about 7 using quick maths.
Well, it depends if we put the captain on a goat.
No, that was not my plan for Iron Hills. They're all on it.
All right.
The shield wall. It's the way they're built to play. They're going to be like shield wall. So
it's going to be all foot. So it's going to be a captain plus as many Iron Hills warriors with spears, shields that can fit into about 300 points. I think that's just going to be too tough for a lot of stuff, especially with shield wall.
Interestingly, the Faramir list could be good at that because it can flank it, massively outmove it. Hopefully with the lance. Yeah, I don't know. We'll see. So that's the Iron Hills. Let's have a look at evil. We've got any evil requests. Urukai. Have we got an Urukai list? We do.
Isengard.
We do.
Is it Urukai though?
Have I written it? I have as well.
Ooh, I tell you what.
Do you know what?
That's not a bad in that. That's not a bad in that.
Could Ringbearer change that? No, we're gonna. No, we should go with that.
No.
So, go on. This is tasty, actually.
So, the Isengard list is Malher.
Woo!
3 Uruk Marauders with bow.
So that's the 8-inch move.
6 Uruk Marauders with shield.
So 10 Isengard models, strength 4, fight 4, 8-inch move. That's pretty scary, actually. That is a tasty.
With Malher as the leader.
Yeah.
It's,
what is he? He's only 2 might Malher, isn't he? But he's giving out the movement. Exciting. And then we need one more. Tanya. We're going to go with Tanya because I think they're on there. Moria. There is a Moria list. Have I written it? They're in the comment. There we go.
So, the Moria list for this Knife in the Dark series is... This is a bit out there, this one.
I thought this had a cave troll in. I'm not going to lie. We might have changed this one.
Durbers.
Yep.
Bat Swarm, which is huge.
Durbers is a good hero as well.
Yep. And 9 Moria Goblins, mix of shield or spear.
Interesting.
I would go all spear.
Okay.
With that.
So there you go. There are 4 of the 16. There are 16 of them, so there's going to be loads to dive into warbands. We're super excited. It's going to be really fun to film. I think we're going to get pretty attached to
it'd be a lot of fun.
What we're going to be using. We're going to invite other people in to jump in it as well.
Yeah.
But it's going to be some really cool, super fun little bat reps, and we're going to ask for like nicknames for the warbands and for everyone to pledge their allegiances. We're gonna have as much fun with this as possible, and if you all enjoy it, there's enough factions. Or we could even do like a Legendary Legion edition that we could do like a Series 2, a Series 3, and it's just a really fun way of just embracing like
the idea of it is because it's small warbands and it's going to be quite quick battle reports. We're able to come in the studio and film a number of battle reports rather than doing them one at a time. So we can come and film them. So we can film like stage 1, all in one hit, edit them, and just drip feed them in. Try and sort of build some affiliation with the factions. But I still think Iron Hills not my favourite, even though I like Iron Hills. They're not my favourite as in who I want to win, but they're my favourites as in who I think's going to win. I think Isengard has become my favourite.
I'll tell you my favourite.
Just from reading that.
We
chose these ages ago.
You know who my favourite is?
Seeing as we were only picking 4, now you're going to get a 5th.
I can't say. And we're going to start. It's going to be coming soon, and we're going to do a full last list check before we launch. We're going to make sure it's balanced. The first pass was kind of like, here's the theme of the warband. Here's how many models we need to make sure we've got painted. And big shout out to Reese and Chris Rains because they've loaned us some models for this. We've been in touch with them, so it's exciting, and we can't wait to do it. But that is Knife in the Dark.
It's going to be good.
Coming soon. Yeah. We've showed off the little trailer. It was in one of the tabletop newses, wasn't it?
Yeah, we'll do it again tonight. We'll
post it. So there we go. Let's jump back in the chat. Skullmunt. This is interesting. So basically, Tanya, Green Tree, Skullmunt, you all mentioned Hero Quest. I'm a bit annoyed about this. Nick Gardner was one of the people I was speaking to about helping us. So those of you who don't know, there's been a timer running for Advanced Hero Quest.
Not Advanced.
Just Hero Quest.
Yeah,
Hero Quest. For a couple of weeks. Everyone was super excited. And yesterday, the timer hit 0. And then we found out what was going on. and it's being crowdfunded.
Yeah.
Only in America.
America and Canada.
So let me just point out that they've now branched away from GW, and we'll talk about. You can talk about the models. You've got some good opinion on that, but this is by Hasbro, the biggest toy company, and own a lot more in the miniature and tabletop space than people might realise. Like than anyone in the world, and they've crowdfunded it, which is fine because crowdfunding is
seems to be
a
the
marketing
way
tool. It's a marketing tool, not just to help me create my product. It's a different thing now, but they're huge. They're worth millions and millions of pounds, and they've restricted it to the US. Like the crowdfunding thing, I semi-get.
Yeah.
The region thing baffles me.
There's definitely a market for it here because just on the groups that I'm in alone, and I'm not, like I said before, I'm not a massive wargamer, but just the groups that I'm in, the chat around this time and the fact that Hero Quest might be coming back was very prevalent in a lot of the groups. I was excited about it, and I don't play that much. Just because
it's insane.
Hero Quest.
Like, it genuinely baffles me, and it's sad because we were looking at getting it. We've kind of decided not.
We
to
literally backed out at even after we heard it was only.
Well, I was
America.
chatting to Nick Gardner about helping
yeah.
us get it, and then a little bit later, I was like, do you know what? I think I'm okay.
Yeah.
And so they've moved away from GW.
That's what's put me off.
It's the same rule set. They haven't updated the rules. They haven't modernised the rules, but they have changed the models. And what did you think of them? Because you had a look at it before we made the decision, right?
Yeah. For me, Hero Quest would have 100% all been about the nostalgia, the memories that I had. And recently, I mean, as some of you may know from posting in the Top Table group, Facebook group, I started playing it through lockdown when the weather wasn't great with my missus and my kids, who were only 6 and 8, only young, but they thoroughly enjoyed it. We let them paint up the hero, played through a few of the scenarios, and it was great. But the aesthetic that Games Workshop built around that game is part of the nostalgic memories that I have. Yeah. And because I said to you, yeah, I'll get it. I want it. It's the new Hero Quest. Boom, 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 boom. The heroes look good. The barbarian, wizard, elf, and dwarf. They
come with that cool rock thing.
They look cool.
Like a display thing.
I think that was the extra one. If the stretch goals, yeah. So they look good. I really disliked the monster models and the fact that they changed some of the monsters. So the Famirs weren't in there. The goblins were very.
Yeah, I wasn't a huge fan there.
Naff.
Yeah.
There was the undead models were okay. So like the mummy, the zombie, and the skeleton were all right. The gargoyle wasn't as good. It's that imagery that I remember from a child from playing Hero Quest that took that away.
Yeah.
I understand why, but that was the factor that made me say, no, I'll leave it.
Yeah.
Because I've got the old one, so that's all there, But yeah.
Yeah, it's interesting. I don't know everyone else's thoughts, but I think there'll be a commercial reason. It could be COVID, it could be manufacturing. I don't know. But it's a shame because people were excited for it, us included. But there we go. Carl Bailey, how much does it fume you guys when you get outbid on eBay with a second to go? It's annoying, isn't it?
I like being the guy that does it though.
People people have bots on the computer to snipe eBay listings. It's crazy. Battle Streams in Middle Earth. Just as a warning, guys, A Knife in the Dark is actually the name of one of the chapters in Lord of the Rings. Oh no. Oh, we're gonna have to change it.
Jeez. Did you know that?
Not a clue.
I didn't know that.
Knowledge bombs there from Battle Streams.
Oh, God.
Well, it's never coming now. Series scrapped. Battle Streams wants Tauriel, Uruk-hai, Thranduil's Halls. Sorry, Uruk-hai the White Hand. There's loads of requests coming in. Can you what this faction? Einel's captain and 12 warriors is 2-1. Don't worry about the points. We're going to rain all that in. It isn't 200, it's actually a little bit less, and we're going to rebalance everything. The first pass that we've got over on Trello is just us locking in the theme of them. Don't worry, it's all going to be fine. Goblin Town, Scribe Gridder, 2 Goblin Captains, and 47. So do you know what? That was something that we had
Didn't
to
we
worry
take
about.
one out? Let's have a look.
That's what we did. We put him in.
Yeah,
So,
yeah. Gollum.
we've now spawned 6 warbands. Gollum's in there just to set off the points. So it's Gollum, a Grinner, a Captain, and some dudes.
Yeah.
It's the biggest warband in Knife to the Dark.
Yeah.
It's all going to be awesome. buckle in, because the first show will be, we're going to do a list show where we show you the armies, we talk about...
I think that might be my favourite one.
You've said that 4 times.
No, not my my favourite as in, I'll get behind that one. Because I like to play Goblin Town. It's got Gollum in it.
Okay. You've got a thing for Gollum.
Yeah, it's sweet Gollum.
Everyone's telling us about points. Don't worry about points. Skullmunch will always back Isengard as his favourite. I'm ashamed to admit it. I didn't even know Marauders were a thing. Yeah, it's a 1 point upgrade on Mahor.
I wonder why you keep getting beat.
I know, right? What's my points? Hero Quest is my first munch. Let's needs love. I've seen at least one outlet say they're working on something to make it available here. They might do like retail pledges where stores can buy 6 or whatever, I'm not sure. Did we get an answer on whether there was a Tariel faction?
Is that? No. No, it's not. Yeah, it's not. We spoke. This was the one we had to change.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, because you had Pium Pium.
We've now revealed 7 factions from now. Stop it! We're not smart enough to not fall for these tricks.
And I said take that out and put in Ching
Something
Ching.
that rhymes with Beggarless.
Ching Ching.
Beggarless might not be in. Do you remember Beggarless when he was Fight 7?
Yeah.
Oh, that was a good time to play with a guy who's definitely not in a warband in Knife of the Dark. I always take Lurtz in every list I do. Lurtz is my boy. Yeah, I've played Hero Quest fairly recently and it's garbage, but it's nostalgic. Not as an extreme in opinion, garbage. But I broke my own heart by playing Mordheim last year. I've talked about it loads on the channel. Nostalgia's a thing you should leave alone. I couldn't even find it to buy here in America. Yeah, it's on a crowdfunding thing. You wouldn't actually get it till January or Christmas anyway. I can't put my finger in it, but I think they look like Hero Quest models. They don't look like modern updated versions of the Hero Quest models. They look like something very different. I thought Famirs were in there, which covered that, or at least I saw some that Shinras are Famir. I didn't see many leg bones. Oh dear. Green Tree, I think they have fishmen now, a bit cartoony. Dwelling, maybe GW don't let them sell in the UK as part of the deal.
It's not to do with GW, does it? Oh, you mean the license to sell the game.
Steve Bonner should do a live stream of Hero Quest. We've got the old Advanced Hero Quest. You talk about this all the time.
Yeah, I've been wanting to do it for a long time.
I know. Dave Fear, good evening, gents. Reese Taylor, hey guys. It's like, come on, lads. It's 9:20.
Reese, you didn't even have a shout out and you missed it.
You did.
Yeah.
You did. And it was Reese's birthday the other week. Happy birthday, Reese. Love. Battle streams in Middle Earth. No Tariel, what a complete mess. More like knife in my heart. Stupid decision.
We did it on purpose.
Yeah. We figured you'd be too busy carrying battle streams in Middle Earth to watch. Steve, lift your arms up. We're about to lose the microphone. There we go. And Skullmunch says, knife in my heart. Haha, that tickled me. Yeah. So we're super excited for Knife in the Dark. It's going to be awesome. We're hoping to get the filming started right next week as well.
Yes.
So, coming very, very soon.
What are we doing tomorrow?
Nothing.
Oh, Friday?
Nothing.
Oh.
I mean, you're on battle streams. I know he does everything.
Oh,
so
yeah.
Friday, my friend, you're on the other stream. Damien, I got you, mate. Oh, what is this guy?
Busy. 4:45 or so.
Battlestream says, does Reese need someone to sing him happy birthday? Yes. Yes, he does. We would appreciate a video over in the Top Table Gaming community within the hour.
Within 10 minutes.
Within 10 minutes. He's on it now, he's gone. Dave Fair saying it's his birthday too. My birthday as well.
Dave and Reese. It's Dave and Reese.
Dave and Reese, happy birthday. So we've got 15 minutes left. Yep. You can ask us anything, throw stuff in. What else have we got to talk about? There was loads, wasn't there? We spoke about...
Yes, but there's some stuff that...
Is this where you spoil stuff?
Yeah.
Yeah. What is it?
No, I can't.
Give me a clue.
No, because if I give you a clue, give them a clue.
Just look at me and give me a clue.
Oh, right, no. Can't spell my own name.
Give me a clue.
No.
What is it?
Alright, I'll write it on here.
Yeah, we can't spoil that yet. It is far, far too soon to give them that amazing news, isn't it? Ooh. Reese Taylor was 30, might I add.
Was it?
The big
Oh.
3. So don't forget, guys. 15 minutes left. We want any questions in the chat. Let's wrap this up strong. Let's make fun of Steve.
No, let's not. Let's not make fun of Steve.
Mate, it is all downhill from 30. I can preach like.
Jeez.
I was well upset.
Jeez. You want to wait till you hit 40? Ask Damien.
Yeah. Well, how's 50?
Where
we at to? Steve Bonner, so you shut in the barcast at 10 p.m. because of your swear word Prime Minister. Top Table Arms is the thing. We have been promising it. It is coming very soon. We will update you. The Top Table Arms has no rules. We do what we want in the Top Table Arms.
It's going to be a Saturday night.
We're going to go way past 10 o'clock. That's happening.
Yeah. It's probably going to be a few weeks off yet. In all honesty, I'm just too busy.
Yeah, it's meant. And the thing is, we're content.
I don't want to do it and be clock watching and thinking, oh, I've got to be up in the morning. Or I want to do it when I can just chill, and when it ends, it ends. Yeah, when it ends, it ends.
The worst thing, I mean, the last one was amazing, but the worst thing was not preparing for how drunk we were going to get. And the Sunday I had loads on, and it was a tough day. Joe Achilles says, hi guys, hey friend, good to have you in. Are Marvel Crisis Protocol minis 28mm the same size as we? No, way bigger. I don't know.
They're 32?
Bigger.
35?
Probably, but not heroic, like proper 35. They're massive. I wonder what they are. I'm not going to Google it.
Yeah, that's boring.
I think they are 35 easy. They are way bigger. They come on 32, 40, 56, like big round flat bases. They're really nice though. Dave Fair. It's important.
Okay.
Are you ready?
Yeah, I'm ready.
Are you focused? Would you rather fight one horse-sized rabbit, or 10 rabbit-sized horses with nothing but a paintbrush?
10 rabbit-sized horses.
Yeah, because you could just like kick
smash them up. Yeah.
Yeah. If a horse-sized rabbit came out, you are in. That big gnashers at the
teeth
front.
would be like that big.
Yeah, you're screwed. Steve Bonner says #Burley J. Let's not talk about that, Steve. We've moved on it.
We've already. You know what?
He was talking about it about an hour ago before the
I bring it up whenever I can. Steve, I got you, mate. I bring it up whenever I can. Whenever there's people about, I bring it up.
He does. He's a swine. Skullmunch, how many spears in the Easterling band for Knife in the Dark? Nice try. I nearly answered it as well. But no, I'm not telling you. I mean, don't know. They might not be in it. Battlesfields of Middle-earth, I've sent it to Steve on Messenger. Ooh. Ball action, yay or nay? I think ball action is something you've looked at. I'm not really into that kind of style of games. I believe the mechanics with the drawing, the actions and the activations from the bag are really cool. Oh, he has as well.
He has. Are we playing it?
Yeah, go on. No. Sorry, Damien, it's happening.
I'll have to do it through the mic.
Is he going to say something like that?
Happy birthday to you.
This is the creepiest thing I've ever
Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear David and Reese. Happy birthday to you.
Thank you, Dave.
There are no words.
Immortalised.
This is the end of the stream. That's the weirdest thing I've ever heard. That's not like a thing.
That's the thing. It's the thing.
It's a Damien.
Mate, people love it. People love it.
Oh man.
They love it.
Okay. I feel
Can't
like,
wait for your birthday.
I feel like I need a shower. I feel really gross. Oh man. I've gone. Joe Holsworth says, Marvel Crisis Protocol are considerably larger than SPG. The tiny versions of Ant-Man and Wasp are about the same size as Modok. Yep. Has anyone seen the meme about the Nine Abroad getting stopped by the Russell? No. Greece, anything you two looking forward to in the next few months release-wise?
Yes. New Lurts, new Gorbag and Shagrat.
Well, let's talk about things we know.
New Fellowship models.
I'm going to go. I'm looking forward to the made to order we know is coming.
Yeah.
Because you're just making things up that might happen. Kings of War Armada, people going off GW, that sounds dope. What else? That might be. And X-Men for Marvel Crisis Protocol.
Restrictions easing so I can play games.
That would be very nice too.
Yeah, that'd be nice.
And see all you beautiful people. 40 mil for Marvel Crisis Protocol. My eyes struggle with MSG sometimes, yeah. 40 Sling Spears in the Warband. Skullmunch says the song is amazing. Damien, that's haunting. I will not sleep tonight. I agree, Jim. Dave Fear says that's terrifying. I love it. People do love it. Yeah. Skullmunch.
Can't you tell Ruth's not sat there? Check Sean getting all feet. Like,
I'm screenshotting this just so we've got it for future blackmail. Screen share. Let's go in top table. Skullmunch is nursing a semi. Green Tree says that is a thing. Ian Wright says it's so wrong. Resailor says thanks for the song, Damien, but that was a bit cringy. And Battle Streets Video says I'm looking forward to the new Tarion.
Yeah.
Never gonna get any Tarion. How many have we got?
I think so. 3.
The one on the tree.
Plastic, Forge World, and
Plastic. Is there 2 plastics? Yeah, there's Jump on Rock one. There's a ball one. Is there a ball one?
there's Finecast, Plastic, and Forge World.
Why can I only picture the 2 poses?
Finecast one is the one with the daggers where her hands are kind of like that.
Oh, and then there's daggers on the rock, and then there's
Yeah.
there's 3 Tariels.
3 Tariels.
And we don't have. What are we missing from the Hobbit books now?
Catapult Troll.
Signal Tower.
Warbats.
We got the Cremain, didn't we?
Thorin's Company conversion kit for the chariot.
Yeah.
What else? Yeah, Signal Tower. Wereworm.
Do you think we're gonna get that?
No.
That'd be silly.
No.
It's an interesting topic to I'll try and not drain the entire back end of the stream, but eventually they're gonna start making source books for the Lord of the Rings era.
Yeah.
And then we go back to the Hobbit era.
Yeah.
Is there much to add? Profiles and models wise.
We'll just flesh them out, won't they?
Yeah, but it's
Oh, look at Goblin Town.
No, I agree, but
What's in that list?
are they going to just make
Hunter Orcs. What's in that list?
Yeah, I get it, but there's not much new. There's nothing in the movies, or not a lot in the movies that we don't have profiles for. That's what I'm getting at, right? Are they? I mean, you can say the same for Lord of the Rings. Yet they're killing the content and that. It's getting, and the thing is, that you might get.
There's no Malher.
They could fully rewrite profiles because new edition and.
I think they will look at it from scratch again.
Maybe.
I think they will. No, I'm not. That doesn't mean that everything's going to change. But I think they'll look at it with a fresh pair of eyes.
Yeah.
I think that's the only way to make it fresh. But who knows? I think that's a while off yet.
Anyway, Steve Bonner says, when do you guys hope to open Virus Free? I mean, I hope for it to be tomorrow, but it's not going to be.
What's that?
When do we hope to open Virus Free? I don't know if he means Element or us or
Oh.
just England. It's probably next year, isn't it? But
After Christmas.
yeah. Skullmunch is crying with laughter, bless him. Good to know you're having fun on the Top Table stream as always. Battlestream says there's 3, 4 because of the alternate option. Does that have an alternate head or weapon or something?
Oh. So there was. Is the Forge World one alternate? I've not even opened that blister. I don't know.
Northern Ireland is now locked down again to stop visiting homes since yesterday, so looking forward to freedom. Tariel and Legolas mounted. That'd be cool.
Yeah.
Amazon says Dwell and Glitchbane. What's Amazon?
Amazon. Is that for Hero Quest?
Maybe. Dave, I can't wait for the plastic Iron Hills when they do the 5 armies. We won't get plastic Iron Hills. No, it'd be nice, but we won't get plastic Iron Hills. Steve Bonner, Siege Battering Ram, Good Bad Troll, Goblin Town Bows. There was no Goblin Town Bows in the movie, was there?
No.
Gundabad Berserker with Shield. Gundabad Berserker with Burley would be pretty good as well, I've heard.
Yeah.
Battlestreams in the list. Defenders of Lake Town has 2 poses.
Yeah.
I didn't know that. And then we've got Dave Fair, and this will be the last one for the evening, and he's saying the Forge World one can have bow or knife. So there's your third off, right? And that's pretty much it, mate.
Yes.
We are done for episode 43 of Top Table Live. As always, it's been great fun. If you want to fill the void between this and the next one, check out the rest of the content and head over to Top Table Gaming Community. It's awesome. We're at 1,600 plus now. It is booming in there, and it is my favourite place in the world on social media because that's the only world we've got left. But no.
This weekend, look forward to 2 videos coming from us.
Yeah, so go for it.
Saturday morning, we have a book review for Quest for Ringbearer, and then Sunday we are premiering a battle report. Friday, Battle Streams Middle Earth. Come join us on the live stream if you want her happy birthday in a very creepy way.
I'm not gonna
But yeah, so there's a lot to look forward to. We've got like a hobbity, funny filled weekend ahead of us.
Hobbity funny filled weekend.
A hobbity, funny fun filled weekend ahead of us. I'm down with that. And then following on from that, it's the stuff that we can't talk about. So look forward to it. Knife in the Dark coming soon, amongst other things.
That's it.
That's it.
Love. See you in 2 weeks.
Take
Been
care.
great fun as always. Keep us updated, and we'll see you soon.
Bye-bye.
Bye.